It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see DK Metcalf. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season thus far. It's the Seahawks and the Bengals under the lights on Sunday night.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gaudin here alongside Charles Davis. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready?
Here's Burrow to throw right away. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 94 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. There'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Burrow will throw. Open man, Lamb, it's complete. He's got the first down and more. Down the left sideline. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. But CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Murray. Throwing left side, it's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now Murray again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there.
Yeah, I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And some room to run now. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Burrow looking to pass. That's caught right side by Palmer. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Under a heavy rush and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Gano's kick is good, and they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Murray now on first down. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter as his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they'll try for 2 successful. So lead up even further. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. This is taken at the 15. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
From the gun, Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Murray to air it out again. He's going to take another shot here. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Escape under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Sam Hubbard able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Here's Murray from midfield. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. Murray going to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Touchdown! A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Murray now. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2. So they got a little pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there. But
end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has. Showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. That moves their lead up even further. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Murray now on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. And I just said clicking.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
The Bengals set to take over.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now it's Burrow.
Slant route going to be caught by Palmer.
And he's going to be dropped forward to pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. Burrow on 3rd down. Left side to Lamb. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And sometimes you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slant route. And the object, very simple. Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat. And then it's off to the races, and there he goes.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats there, how about this? 22.1 miles per hour. Wow.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From the 10. takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an in.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. Can extend this lead out even further. And of course, here the 2-point try had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Here we go.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Bengals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow.
He'll find Lamb.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now Murray. He's got a man complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
First down, Murray. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. 27 yards.
And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2. And with a successful 2-point try to QB rolling, you imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
On one, right?
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Probably smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee you, quietly is told that you don't want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. He's got room at the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
Here we go.
First down. Here's Burrow. Open man is Palmer. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Burrow will throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Gano's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This one fielded at the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Murray. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. So maybe some signs of life. I mean, this has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is what you need. And it sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So to come back and return the interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you're alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see. Gano the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Murray now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun now for Murray. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's brought down. On the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But Charles, let's focus on the positive. The lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Nixon will try the right side. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of the yards, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here in a tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Murray now on 1st down. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray now. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And boy, Charles, it is no doubt a passing league. We get that, but did you ever think we would see someone pass for 7,000 yards in a season? He just went over that threshold.
Brandon, 7,000 yards means you've had a monster game each and every game of the year. If you throw for 350, that would hurt your average. That means you've made every throw. Very few drops by your receivers. You've moved the ball effectively every time out.
Walker once more, and he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Walker, and this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. They're going for it. It's Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outcome. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare.
And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Jamin Davis. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now,
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second down and goal. Murray. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And the Seahawks have widened the gap now to 50 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
11, Thomas.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
They find some open field here. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
99 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. On second and goal, Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to claw one back.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point try good by Gano. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters.
And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. And that's now a half-dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games, or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer on the move past the 40. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. That is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To the air again, Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
To throw again on second down, Murray. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Burrow. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer.
And this one goes a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That was a nice run slant route. What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going downfield for a deeper route and then breaks it up, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's got it. Oh, he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
The convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is a chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the zone for a touchback. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
I'm wondering.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Here we go, here we go.
A draw play for Mixon.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Pat Surtain. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Now Murray again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Murray going to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Here we go.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there is no shortage of it today. What a dominant